Okay, welcome back social media marketing students. Today's video is going to be about hashtags, how to use them, what they are, why we care about them, and I think it'll be a really good one for you guys to hear. I've been meaning to get to this one for a while, but I think this will be a good video, so hope you enjoy it. Alright, first things first, what is a hashtag? I mean, if you haven't been living under a rock for the last decade, you probably already know what it is. But it's an indexed keyword on a platform that allows users to find and share content relevant to a particular subject or subjects that are usually trending. I've included an example of the first ever hashtag in 2007. The concept was born on Twitter, however now hashtags have expanded pretty much everywhere else. But I thought I would include the first one you'd find on Twitter. A hashtag is it's like a beacon. It's a beacon, it's a centralized place where people can find content about something specific, right? Whether it's a person, a place, an event that happened, a meme circulating, a sentiment shared in the regular media, whatever it is. Hashtags are kind of like gathering points, right? So why do we care about them? First things first is it allows you to leverage existing trends to deliver content and build your audience. Essentially, it allows you to parasite off of things that happen in the world, right? So a major event or major thing that happens, using hashtags relevant to that subject will help you reach and grow your audience and help them engage more because you are able to leverage something existing that people care about. Let's say nobody cares about you. You can kind of like tap into something people care about and then they'll care about you, hopefully, assuming your content's good. It increases reach by becoming part of this beacon or part of this gathering point. Your content becomes a lot more discoverable and relevant to an audience. It also indicates awareness and it gives your brand some clout by showing that you're trending and up to date and that you're, in the know, essentially. It also helps you find an audience and helps audiences find you. It's just a gathering point. That's all it is. Hashtags are essentially digital beacons that help you organize and chart out, audiences and content. That's why we care about them. So it helps you build brands, right? Individual brands can increase their own, can create their own hashtags and build their own things around them. Obviously, you kind of have to have money or a trending, audience to make this kind of work. But brand hashtags allow you to differentiate yourself, to create a bit of culture, to add something to your brand, and to just make yourself cool. I guess that's kind of the point. I mean, in a manner of speaking, it's pretty much what they do. They allow you to coolify, I don't even know if that's a word, elements of your business, right? So Charmin was able to turn toilet paper into a hashtag. Lay's, everyone's done the same thing. Coke, Doritos, Nike, they've all done it, right? It's all about brand building and making yourself unique and discoverable. That's the whole point of a hashtag. Here's a couple stats from Twitter. Obviously, Twitter hashtags are probably where it's the most important, Twitter and Instagram, because they were born there. But Twitter reported that brands that use hashtags see a 50% increase in engagement compared to those who don't. That's pretty significant and 55% more likely to be retweeted and shared by other users. Tweets that have hashtags were. I mean, it's a kind of a no-brainer, right? When you join the bandwagon, you jump on the train, everyone else is there too. It's not that hard to grasp, right? Now, here's probably what's the most important part of this video. Every platform has different unspoken rules for hashtags, okay? On Facebook, you want to keep it low. First of all, most profiles are private, so your hashtags are going to do you the least amount of good on Facebook. They just are, right? You want 1 to 2 a post, maybe. I mean, you just don't expect much out of your hashtags on Facebook. Honestly, if you want to extend your reach on Facebook, you're going to have to buy ad space, boost your posts. You're going to have to pay for it. It's pay-to-play profile. Instagram's a whole different game. You want a lot. This says 9 to 15. Honestly, you can get up to about 30 because it's just a bigger deal and the algorithm favors it much, much more. You can follow hashtags now on Instagram as if you were following an account. There's significantly increased engagement. It's just a big deal. There's even options for certain, accounts and posts to not show for certain hashtags. It's just very specific. Hashtags are to Instagram what fuel is to a car. I mean, it's just the way to grow. There's entire online books you can read about simple Instagram hashtag strategy to grow organic accounts. I have clients that science the heck out of it. It's really thick. I mean, it's a lot. but Instagram will probably show you the best ROI for the time and money you put into doing hashtag research. It's a real thing. It can mean the difference between success and not on social media, on Instagram, when it comes to hashtags. It's a huge deal. Use a lot of them. I'll give you a couple more tips in a different slide, but you want them to be relevant, to matter. Don't use stupid hashtags. Research hashtags you're going to use. Don't just say stuff. Research them. Look them up. See the audience size. See the types of content being posted in the hashtags. Just, do your homework. On LinkedIn, it's a very, recent addition to the platform using hashtags. Honestly, it's a really good opportunity because people are going to start using it a lot. And so I would get into the LinkedIn hashtag game now if you want to, but keep it low. 1 to 2 per post. Same with Twitter. Keep it low as well. Although hashtags originate on Twitter and they're very important, the algorithm on Twitter doesn't favor a ton of hashtags because it knows that people are just going to try to use them. But on Instagram, it's different. But just kind of follow these guidelines for size and amount, and you should do all right. Some other tips are be specific, right? You don't want to be too narrow. This is why you have to do your research. Find hashtags that have a good audience size that you won't get lost in the noise, but is not so specific that no one cares. Look at what influencers do. Usually influencers are in the know and they're using the right hashtags. Again, this is about tapping into things bigger than you to make audiences care. That's the point. Unbranded hashtags are good that are relevant. You don't always have to be like the Charmin tweet from the seat thing. You can do, unbranded ones that attracts a certain audience. Always customize your hashtags by platform based on the context, right? Certain platforms are better with certain types of hashtags than others. A really good tool you can use are the ones below Right Tag and Hashtagify are great tools to find out, hashtags currently trending. Just stay on top of it. You can add this to your software list if you want to, if you want to open your own agency and stuff like that. Hashtags are really not that complicated. It's not that hard. Obviously, if you get really good at it, the words are significant. But as a general rule, just using them is better than not. And just use them wise. Don't use dumb hashtags. And the good news is you can always learn, right? It's not like, you're going to lose money on hashtags. You're not paying for hashtags. Just add them to your whatever you're doing. Learn, figure them out, try them out. Just stay in touch with what's happening and find out a way to match your content to a trending event in a way that matters to your audience. That's it. That's the key. Okay, if you can find an event going on or a thing going on in the world that people care about, find a way to tap into it using your content niche that your brand is in, and then people will care about you. That's really about it. All right, I think that's the last slide. So it's not that hard, right? Just test. It's like everything in marketing, everything in digital marketing. Try, test, repeat. That's it. Anyway, hope you guys have had a good day. I will catch you in the next video.